The sophisticated hacking campaign uncovered this year reveals how threat actors are abusing legitimate open-source tools to establish stealthy persistence within targeted networks. This operation, primarily detected by cybersecurity firm Huntress, demonstrates a novel method where attackers exploit a benign network monitoring tool, NESA, to facilitate deeper infiltration and establish long-term control over compromised systems. The attack begins with a critical oversight: the compromise of an openly accessible phpMyAdmin interface. Due to a DNS misconfiguration months earlier, the interface lacked authentication, providing an entry point for adversaries. Once inside, they quickly switch the interface language to simplified Chinese and commence issuing SQL commands via the query interface. By abusing MariaDB's general query logging, the hackers reconfigure it to write logs into a .php file within the web directory. This converts the log itself into a web shell, specifically leveraging the China Chopper web shell, a well-known malicious tool, allowing the attackers to execute arbitrary commands covertly. With this backdoor active, the attackers deploy open-source management frameworks AntSword to communicate with their planted web shell. Through AntSword, they download the NESA agent live.x and a configuration file, which points back to their command and control C2 infrastructure located in Russia. NESA acts as the initial foothold, enabling the team to perform further malicious activities, including lateral movement and persistence. Utilizing NESA's capabilities, the threat actors escalate privileges and deploy GhostRat, a remote access Trojan, within the systems. Once GhostRat is operational, the attackers run PowerShell commands to exclude key directories from Windows Defender scans, ensuring their malware remains stealthy. They also establish persistent C2 communication through dynamically generated domains, a technique known as domain generation algorithms, DGAS, further complicating detection efforts. Huntress's experts observed that the GhostRat used multi-stage loaders, dynamic API resolution, and command structures associated with China-linked advanced persistent threats, APT. This campaign illustrates how legitimate tools, often used for system management, are being weaponized for malicious purposes, highlighting the evolving threat landscape where open-source utilities are repurposed for sophisticated cyber espionage and cyberattack operations. Fortunately, Huntress detected and contained this incident before the attackers could achieve broader objectives, but it signals a worrying trend. Threat groups are increasingly integrating common trusted software into their attack chains, making detection more challenging. In response, cybersecurity experts emphasize the importance of securing and monitoring publicly exposed interfaces and scrutinizing the behavior of open-source tools within enterprise environments. As cybercriminals